Hey folks, how's it going? KRCK here once again. So just last weekend, Mikey was out doing his global activism crap and ends up the MCToon and AstroKate kind of ambushed him. They were actually watching him at his observatory when he was standing outside, derping out and shouting at people walking in trying to have a nice night. And then when Mikey was in town and like down by the clubs talking to drunk people, they decided to come up and well, what I thought would happen when Mikey seen somebody who could debunk him is exactly what happened. Mikey kind of crumbled and started trying to run away. Once again, if you're asking about the eye here, as I've mentioned a few times, I do actually compete in some MMA, and somebody got a few good left hooks on me and tagged the eye a few times, but it's healing up. So just in case anybody wants to ask, that's what happens. I do actually compete in some martial arts and MMA, and that's what happens, you know. Somebody had a good left hook.
Physics and logic on a level supreme. It's a curved reality, splitting flirt dreams.
I can't. What the fuck? What the frick? Can I give you a hug? What the fuck are you doing here? What the fuck? You guys.
And we brought you gifts, so we know how much you want to measure. Flat Earth, we got you a level.
Cool, yeah.
They put it on the flat on the Earth.
What the hell, guys?
We also, you're gonna love this. The goat coat for the greatest of all
Whatever.
time.
Look at this, guys. Like, seriously.
The goat. The goat.
So what? Come on, explain this. When did you get here? How did you get here? Tell me.
When you seemed kind of sad, we're like, we need to grab Mikey. So we immediately got airplane tickets, flew out.
And flew over the crew.
Yep, something like that. And then we're like, let's grab Mikey. And we can take you out to Tijuana if you want.
What the hell?
Yep.
So you're live too or what?
I'm live.
I'm so embarrassed, guys.
And one thing I did notice when MCToon and AstroKate walked up is Mikey's all his smack talking about the globe and globies and stuff, it all disappeared. So this kind of shows that Mikey can talk a big game. When it comes to, in person, he's nothing just about a big baby. He talks the talk. You can't walk the walk though, can he?
What the
Don't be
frick?
embarrassed. I already know that you think you're this plant. That's embarrassing enough. Can I spot the chicken?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh my god. I thought we would arrange something, not just a surprise.
Oh, no.
You actually think that if MCToon and AstroKate arranged something with Mikey, told him that they're going to be in Regina and going to come see him, that he'd actually be out doing his globe activism or doing any of the shit he did? No. He probably would have stayed at home and ran away and just hid away from them. He wouldn't have actually met up with them because he doesn't want that, because he knows he'll just get embarrassed. As what happens in this, we see later on. Spoiler alert, sorry, but yeah.
No.
Well, what the hell? I don't know, man. Thank you for coming.
We've been in Regina all week.
In Regina?
Yeah, it's a beautiful town. We
Yeah. Where are you staying?
at the hotel there.
Where was
The Atlas.
I think that's one near downtown, right? Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
I need to take a picture. And then we went to Moose Jaw.
Yeah. Did you go to the tunnels?
We did.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know about that story, but
That was good. We saw Mac the Moose.
yeah. I don't believe you guys are here. I don't believe I'm standing in front of you.
I can't believe I'm standing in front of
This
you.
is the weirdest thing ever. Oh my god, guys. Seriously. Well, what do we?
What are they doing?
I don't know.
Is Tarrant, don't block people. Stop blocking people. That's naughty. Hey, Tarrant, you need to super chat him $20 every time.
Yeah, everybody does.
He got a ticket for you, Tarrant.
Yeah, Terror blocks freaking everybody. He's got me blocked. Well, actually, Mikey's had me blocked for freaking over a year now. I can't go on his YouTube, can't comment on there. Well, I can, but it doesn't show up because he's got me hidden. He's got me blocked on his StreamYards, and he's got me blocked on his YouTube, on his email. I can't email him or nothing. He's got me completely blocked. I didn't actually see anything mean or wrong. I wasn't even bullying him. All I was doing is send him videos of stars. When I'm doing astrophotography, I use like lucky imaging because I only have like a 5-inch to 20 in. So I'll show him the before I've gone and processed it videos, and he doesn't like that, but I keep tagging him anyways. But Sam likes to watch them. Flies reconnaissance winds him up, so I send them both to him. But Tarrant's got a few of my other accounts blocked. Like I do have actually other YouTubes, not so much socks, but other YouTubes. And then a friend of mine, obviously seen my last video, Tarrant thought he had him there, and then Tarrant decided to start blocking him as well. So yeah, there's just Terry just blocks everybody. He just likes to try to whitewash that echo chamber, keep it nice and squeaky clean, sanitized. He doesn't want any pushback because he knows that Mikey, him, all fly earthers get absolutely cooked and embarrassed. So that's just how my Terra rolls. Mikey allows it, but Mikey just realized the only people actually super chat him are the Globers. Fly earthers, well, they don't really like to spend money helping support other fly earthers, mainly because most fly earthers don't have a job and they just live on benefits. So yeah.
Do they know you got a ticket?
No, I didn't get a ticket. I just have to go to court.
Just context, my MCToon actually showed the receipts for this. They took pictures of it. Mikey got busted for going the wrong way into a bus exit. Even though it said wrong on one way, he went in there anyways. Now, if you didn't get a ticket, he just got simply straight to court summons. That's fucking worse, right? There's one where you can do a ticket, we pay a fine. Usually we pay within, like say, I don't know, 90, 30 days, 15 days, whatever. You get a reduced amount, and then, or else you had to pay a maximum amount. And if you didn't want to fight it, then you had to show up for a court date. That's only if you want to fight the ticket and stuff like that. I got a few traffic violations in my youth. I had a heavy right foot and got in trouble a few times, but it happens when you get your license at 16 and you get a fairly decent car and start doing stuff to make it faster, get yourself in trouble sometimes. So I learned my lessons there. But yeah, if he's go straight to court, then they just bypass the fine completely and is went straight to he has to go stand on a court date. Mikey, that's worse than a ticket. That's a court summons. Dude, this is not going to go well for you. And we've seen how well you do in court, like for the CSA thing. So I don't know if this is going to go well for you, buddy, but hey, it'll be interesting to see. I want to see Mikey give us an update on this because it's quite embarrassing.
You got a ticket. I watched you get a ticket.
Where?
We were at the observatory when you were there.
Were you?
Yeah, we were looking through the telescope.
You were like following me the whole day.
No, we weren't. We went to the observatory because you said you're going to be there. And so when you got there, those trees and bushes there that's just outside. I was just on the other side of it.
Oh, and you were like the ones over there.
Yeah, when you were like sneaking around the corner.
Yeah, because there was a camera there. Was that your camera?
That was right there. That's that camera.
Oh, who's that now?
That's we had a conversation
yeah. See, I knew it. Hey, Lightning, we're smart. We knew you were.
No. See, Lightning is not smart. Mikey's not smart. They thought they seen something, and then he walked away and just completely ignored it because he didn't actually know what it was. MCToon explains more to what he had actually set up a tripod and had his action cam in there filming him because he wanted to watch him doing his flat earth activism. And he kind of walked over, thought he seen something, and then walked away. And yeah, he maybe seen something because there was actually a light he could see blinking, but he didn't actually investigate that much. He just, like I said, he just kind of walked up, kind of went, "Ooh, what's up?" And that was it, and he was gone, right? So, see Lightning, he's a stupid, he's probably just as stupid, if not stupider than Mikey Smith. But yeah, they're definitely not smart. Like, that's just cope.
I don't want to. I was doing it all day. You guys don't wait.
his product came and distracted me so I could get inside and get out of the mosquitoes.
Wow, I don't know what to do to say anymore. I'm just like...
Well, we love you, Mikey. We wanted to show you support and take you up to links.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, it'll be like, now, I won't be here that long, but yeah, wow.
Well, maybe we can have some people come over and we can see who's got the most amazing arguments. What do you think?
Well, it's just like talking to people on the internet. This is crazy, guys. What the hell? What's going on here?
Living the flat style.
There's a studio restream, yeah. Do you want a picture of this star?
What's this?
Here.
I'm going to hang this up on my wall.
Lots of people put them on the fridge.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, cool. That's funny. Where did you get this?
We got it in Woodstock.
Yeah, which store?
Oh, it's just like a novelty store.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, we see Mikey.
Yeah, you guys got me goat soap.
The goats.
I thought there was something in behind that bush. There's a little tiny screen. Oh.
Yes.
This is funny. So how long have you guys had this plan for?
Mikey, get over here. Oh, right here.
What?
This
Yeah.
is Mikey. Hi. I'm Mike. He thinks the Earth is flat. He's wrong.
I know
The
it's
Earth is
flat.
globe. I say the Earth is flat. Come over here too. Oh, he's getting camera shy. Okay. So now, make your best case.
Well, we use water as a leveling tool in a spirit level. Okay, and a plumb bob measures the building straight up and down. So these buildings downtown here are straight up and down with the ones in Calgary and Vancouver.
So how and you measured that they're
I don't need to. I'm going to be Brenda right now. I don't need to do that. Yeah.
You need to.
They've already been. Look how straight up and down they are.
Absolutely.
That's physical.
So,
Yeah.
that building and the building in Calgary are not the same building.
Yes. Oh boy.
What surveys? See them on the side of the road?
That's funny.
What it tells you? So, over 1,500 feet. You can take one of these.
Just let you know that you guys
Get another one. And they can see this.
You guys know how this works.
Are not the same vertical.
Yes. The level. Exactly.
Surveyors get it.
Yeah. You see how flat it is? Absolutely.
You can look them up and you can find thousands and millions of times people have done this. Every time.
He lies all the time. Never trust this guy.
What makes you trustworthy?
I don't lie. I've never lied a day in my life.
Well, how would I know that?
Ask me anything. What do you want to know? I don't lie. I'm telling you that water remains level when it rests. That's not a lie. He's going to tell you that it bends at some point.
This isn't lying. Maybe to him he's not lying, but he is actually telling blatant lies. And one way you know he's lying is the fact that a lot of things he said he has actually been corrected on many times and shown the facts and evidence. He's been showing that level does not mean flat. Level and flat are not the same thing. Right? Something could be, I've shown this, something could be flat and not level, something could be level and not flat. I did a video on this where I demonstrated two different things. One's level but not flat, one thing's flat but not level. Flat earthers always confuse the shit because they don't understand it, but it's kind of funny that Mikey, his whole thing was spirit levels, but doesn't understand that they actually work due to the fact that you actually prove gravity, because you work with gravity. And then when MCToon explained it, funny enough, he actually showed a very detailed explanation showing explaining how things work, how surveyors actually use their theodolites and measure and actually account for the curvature, because there's curvature when surveyors actually do their measurements. You got something like reciprocal zenith angles, and which is actually used in surveying, and that is and actually shows and measures the curvature of the Earth from two different points. This is very easily proven and observed, and you can actually even look up the text and stuff, which MCToon did bring it up and refer to different empirical evidence and facts. Mikey just simply makes claims but can't substantiate them, can't back them up, can't give you citations, which is very typical for flat earthers.
It certainly does. Level.
No.
When referring to the surface of the Earth, it's perfect. It's in the surveys. The sound is verbal. The sound is well.
This is crazy, man. What else? What else can I?
All right.
Okay.
This question over here. This guy, Mikey, my friend Mikey, thinks that the Earth is flat.
Well, I know it's flat. I got evidence on the roof.
And I know that the Earth is flat for reasons.
Oh, okay, hold on.
I would love to hear your
Yeah. Airplane. The ground is always below the airplane.
You're correct.
Exactly. Okay. So airplanes don't fly like this, correct?
Well, when they're
On the equator,
when
they would
they're
have to fly like this, flying to Paris.
Depends on the point of view.
Flying to
depends on
Paris,
the point of view, but
around
yes.
the globe, right?
Yes, that does happen. Yes.
But the plane has to be like this, or it falls out of the sky.
Well, that's not what happens actually. But yes.
No, but it does,
It
yeah.
doesn't actually.
They
when they're
fall out of
on the
sky.
side of the Earth, it actually does fly like that. But
Show me.
Come on, everyone that's listening to this right now should understand
Space doesn't exist.
that is respective to the point of view. Like, come on.
The guy kind of makes a point in some way. It has to do with your local position where the plane is over, wherever it is over the Earth, and it's down and up is always away from the Earth, down is always towards the Earth, down it maintains orientation due to the pull of local gravity. So as you go around the Earth, obviously gravity is always pulling it towards the center, and up is always away from the Earth and down is always towards the Earth. Now flat earthers always confuse this, and they think that down is like, if you're holding a ball here, let's say if I'm holding this here, they think down is this way and up is that way, and no matter where you are on the ball, down's always that. So when you get down to the bottom, they think down is away from the ball and up is towards the ball when you get down there. But they're only speaking of their local perspective, where how they're looking at it. And I've asked a few flat earthers. I've actually held I've got like a glass sphere at home, so you can't see any reference. And then they say which way is up, which way is down, and they obviously say that up is like this way, down's like that way. Like if they're looking at it, and so I take the ball and throw it up in the air, spin it, and say, no, which way is up, which way is down? Where's the top, where's the bottom of the ball, of the sphere? And they can't answer that. That's it. Completely blows their mind. Because they say which is top, what's the bottom? They say this is the top, this is the bottom. I go, okay, take it, spin it. I go, where's the top, where's the bottom? They go, oh, I don't know now. They go like this. I go, I just spun it around. So where's the top, where's the bottom? How come now so the top and the bottom's now changed? That's it. You normally at that point there, they change the subject, try to move the goalposts, or they just run away. So, or they kick me if I'm in there live. So it just completely blows their mind. Like they can't comprehend it. Like holy shit. So and Mikey's the same way. He thinks that down is if you're standing on the earth towards the ground. Well, yes, it is at that point, but if you were to go to Australia, down is still the same way towards the earth. But if you want to talk orientation, they are oriented differently on the sphere compared to me. But I'm oriented opposite to them. Like, to them, they're on the top, I'm on the bottom, and then to me, I'm on the top and they're on the bottom. And somebody who's in China, there's maybe an island there. I'm on the side, and they're on the top, and it's just all down to where your local perspective is. That's pretty much how it works.
Are you actually serious?
Oh, yeah. Along with millions of other people, yeah. That's the star theory.
What is
That's
that?
a star.
That looks like his asshole.
Are we really?
That's what the Globies have to do. They have to get drunk people.
Is that yours?
Honestly, Mikey, just like you said, I mean, that was just a bit of a burn there, but I mean, that picture is kind of shit, really, so he's not far off.
Yeah, if you gave me a picture.
That looks nothing like...
Well, what are you going to do with it? Use it as a coaster?
Let's get started.
Mike, I have a question. So where does the Earth stop?
I don't know. I can't go past the 60th parallel.
So where exactly is that?
The 60th parallel. After the 59th.
Okay, so where as humans can we discover up until?
60th parallel.
Which is where?
Oh, that's weird, Mikey, because MCToon is standing there, went down to the 80th parallel, and he had no problem, so yeah, that's debunked.
I have no idea. That's a real star.
A real star, okay.
Yeah, you look up on Google the star Sirius, they'll just give you a pretty funny reason. Yeah, this is the real.
And what else supports your theory?
This is not a theory, this is mine. I took it myself.
From where?
And there's been 4 other people to confirm this, and we've recorded over 100 stars now that look like this.
Where did you take this picture?
South of Regina.
South of Regina. So the world ends at Regina?
I don't know. I'll talk to people when they're not drunk.
Bad idea to do it in front of a bar, though.
Yeah, exactly.
The fact that Mikey keeps bashing on people who drink alcohol, I mean, he's getting absolutely cooked to a bunch of drunk freaking 20-year-olds, that's pretty hilarious, I think.
Bad idea to do it in front of McCoon.
So if you're going to be asking questions, why are you look at all these pictures of series that you're convinced.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. But you can almost see it. You can almost see it there. It's too much humidity. You can almost see the bottom. See, she's recorded the star too.
Oh yeah, flat Earth life people.
No, but you can see all the humidity there. Let's see it. Have you put it on CapCut?
One, Mikey, CapCut isn't some magic program that suddenly makes things look like reality. It's like a program like anything else, like the one I'm using here, in which you can put together videos, usually add effects. And Mikey actually changes things in his videos anyways, enhances them, changes the like different colors, different exposure, stuff like that, until he gets what he wants. He legit actually manipulates the photos and videos until he gets the images and and produces what he wants. Now what AstroKate did is the same thing I kind of did. She used actually really bad, poor methodology, and she used binoculars herself. They're actually better than anything Mikey's going to get. She had to borrow them from an observatory, and she manipulated and changed it until she kind of got something close to what he had. I used a cheap kid's telescope. I had to change the angle, how I held my phone, and change the focus and stuff like that until eventually and even Mikey admits that what I did simulated the same thing. So all AstroKate is doing is to show that she understands what Mikey's doing, and him confirming that, yeah, that looks like his images. It's her saying, okay, I know what you're doing, and I know what you're doing is wrong, because I have to do everything fucking wrong to get it to look like this. Kind of the same thing I did.
Yeah. You should send that to me on email and I'll put it through text.
Yes, there is. You think there is?
Absolutely. I know it.
You know it.
Yeah, and millions of other people do too. Okay. Okay, so there are pilots that are coming over. I'm not stupid. I'm very smart. I see what I see. Okay. The horizon is horizontal. Okay, it doesn't bend or curve anywhere.
Are you like what kind of political party do you follow?
None. What is that?
I just asked you what you do for a job. What do you do for a job?
Yeah, in the middle. The middle, yeah.
Yeah, and on the side too. It's been refracted. You letter.
Yeah, so you're refracting telescope.
What do you guys do for jobs? So I work for NASA. You work for NASA? And you're here in Saskatoon. You work for NASA. That's what they said. What do you do for a job, sir?
Me, this.
This is your job? Every time. You don't get paid for it. How do you make money? How do you make payment? I don't have one to pay for, so you don't have a house? I asked if you have one. What kind of disability do you have?
No, well, that's based on basketball and inertia. That isn't new.
Or are you just like,
that is based on
you're right. Well, if you're a coach,
Personal information. No, that's personal information.
I wouldn't say it's personal if you're using the government to just sit here and do nothing and preach your
I have numb feet. I have no feeling in my feet. Numb.
Why did that happen? Why do you have numb feet?
Sugar problems. I don't know, man. Do I have to explain my whole fucking life to you?
Well, I'm just saying, you're out here preaching a cause that's...
I'm not preaching. I'm education.
Well, you're educating retardedness. Retardedness is what you're educating. Don't drink. They have a good time out here on disability.
Well, of course. Don't drink and drive. Come home safe.
That kind of brings up a good point, and I brought this up a few times. Mikey relies on the government to pay for his living. He sits in disability, mainly down to his bad decisions, the fact that he never actually controlled his diabetes, had too much sugar, a lot of his insulin levels go that high, they've actually caused neuropathy to his lower feet, which just doesn't sound like it's any better, because I think on a live stream after this, or people actually point out in this one here, he has no hair growing in his legs. He has no hair growing in his legs because of circulation problems. That circulation problems is why his feet tend to get injuries, and then they get infected and they don't heal very well, and they take a very, very long time to heal. And his nerve endings are dying, and it's actually causing where eventually he will lose that circulation and get worse and worse. And some of it is actually down to different plaque and stuff in his arteries. It's not feeding the hair follicles. They're starved of nutrients, they're starved of oxygen, and they're dying off. That's why he has no hair in his legs. This will eventually result in him losing his legs. Now, it could be one leg, could be two legs. I have personally seen this happen. I worked in care home years ago. People that had diabetes didn't take care of it before we had a much better understanding, and they lost legs, plain and simple. They were there's one lady that was near onto it. I had to wrap her legs up all the time. She had continuous infections, blood infections and stuff in her legs. She had to use a walker just to walk along, to go from one room to the other room, to get up and go into the dining hall and then go out. Before I got back into mechanics, when I had moved countries, here nor there. But this just happened to Mikey, and the fact is, he relies on the government to pay for his bills, but yeah, then he slates and says, "Don't listen to the government. The government is a bunch of liars." Blah blah blah. And absolutely rips, and the government tries to sue them. I just find irony is quite interesting. The fact that he goes around preaching against the government, the same government that pays for his living and allows him to do the things that he wants to do. It's just diabolical, and the irony is it's kind of funny, actually.
That's engineer.
I've done it. That. Come on, I've done it.
It works. It works. All right. So when you see Mikey out here, be nice to him. He's my friend. He thinks you're at this fight. He's silly. But he's my friend, so you give him respect.
Look, I get it. If you like it because it's niche, you know what? Whatever.
I have a YouTube channel. It's all about him. No way. No way. I can't think about that. No,
are you at least making money off of it?
Yes.
There you go.
That's all that matters. Mikey makes some money too. Good, as he should.
Not much.
As he should. Tell Tarrant he needs to super chat more. Anyway, who was talking to him? Were you talking to Mikey? Oh, the guy left. Okay. All right, Mikey. How you doing?
I'll be better later.
So that's something you'll never see a flat earther ever do. MCToon, who's a glober who debunks flat earth, it came down to it, being a human, he came actually to Mikey's defense and said, look, people, be nice to him. He believes her a slut. It's a bit funny. He's a bit silly, but look, show him respect. Be nice to him. You'll never see a flat earther ever say that to a glober. It's just, flat earthers, they're a very toxic bunch of angry people.
Oh, come on, man.
How many viewers do you have?
Viewers? Like subs of me?
He had 24 viewers earlier.
30 right now.
30. That's crazy.
30.
30 on a Friday night.
So it's a Tarot and Sea Lightning and 28 people that that know that I'm going to be here.
And who are you?
MCToon. You wouldn't know me. I have a channel as well.
Yeah, he doesn't advertise out in public.
Mikey and I go back. We go way back.
And you both believe the Earth is
No, he does.
No, he knows it's flat. He just doesn't
for
want
sure.
to say it.
I debunk flat earthers
Yeah.
for fun on YouTube.
Well, I saw a video of this guy doing a sailboat measurement, and after like 7 kilometers, it actually ends
Yeah,
up.
that wasn't a great one.
No.
But did you hear about the group that went to Antarctica to see if the sun circles for 24 hours a day? We're doing a documentary on it eventually. That was there.
133.
What's that?
133.
133. 133 are
Mikey,
right here.
this is the biggest live stream you've ever had.
Huh?
This is the biggest live stream you've ever had. What's yours?
133 on his?
133 on yours.
Oh, and mine.
Plus, plus yours.
No, I've had like 45 or 50.
Yeah, so that's like 200. Yeah, this is your biggest stream.
There we go.
Congratulations.
So where's Jaron?
Jared's at home.
Is he crying at home or what? Playing with his wanker?
Oh, be nice, Mikey.
That is nice.
Why is Mikey so obsessed with other people, other men's private parts? That's just weird. I mean, is it kind of what Mikey goes? Is this kind of his thing? Does he like fellas? He does talk about their penises quite a bit. It's a bit weird.
So I don't know.
I don't know. You might get in trouble with Canada for being so rude like that.
Oh yeah. We got rights here too.
All right.
So what are we just having phone wars or what?
We are. You know, let's take a look at each other.
All right, how come it's so hot here?
Ah, it's hot there. You got humidity. You got lakes there. You got 10,000 lakes. We got 100,000, so we're better.
Well, it's not a competition. By the way.
So you drove or you flew?
I drove.
Yeah, because you're from California. Yeah. How was that, the ride in the taxi the other day? Was it good? Yeah. You need to sign up on an app, right?
And then they have the Jaguars.
What's the other one? What's the other group?
Well, the GM.
Yeah, there's another company that they're fighting with.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
I'm going to charge you.
You didn't get one yet? You didn't get one? Are you going to try? You're going to try what? Try. Am I going to cry? No, I won't cry. No, I know. You don't even care. That's the other one. The other one was the red one that I woke up myself with.
Oh yeah, what happened to that one?
Yeah, I kind of somewhere. This is the original. The other one was a dog food.
Okay.
Yeah. So there you go. Yeah, I don't believe you're here. I'm still. Wake up.
We went to the.
Tell me what you did. Tell me what you
We
did.
went to the legislative building.
Yeah, where are we
And we
going?
asked them there if they had heard of the guy that's got that triangle thing on his arm. The guy's like, yep. Like, did you hear about his lawsuit? Yep.
Oh, really?
Against the police there.
Well, I went into the. Yeah, I told him.
And he's like, yeah, we know him. We've had to escort him out. We went to, where else?
The Moose
tunnels, yeah. Or the most.
Oh, yeah, the Mac the Moose tourism place.
Okay.
Went in there, asked them. All of them knew about you.
Oh, really? Really? I didn't go there. Oh, yeah, Moose Trail Lane, yeah. No. Did you go on that train ride or not? The trolley ride or whatever it was? Yeah. Yes, oh yeah, Dancing Bob. Oh yeah, everybody.
People like Dancing Bob.
Yeah, they like me too.
Oh, they love you.
This is
Yeah, it's funny. Mikey thinks people like him. He doesn't think it's just simply Canadians being kind of polite, as they tend to be known as to be. Canadians, I'm originally from Canada. Canadians are kind of, I always found they're polite and nice to your face, but sometimes not always so polite and nice in general behind your back. Like sometimes people in Canada tend to be a kind of a bit backstabby at times, and they'll just kind of be a bit passive aggressive, really. So that's just my observation. I lived there for like I said, for almost most of my life, really. It's getting there. I've been in the UK for a long time now, but yeah, Mikey thinks he's famous. Mikey's not famous in Saskatchewan. He's infamous, and there's a difference, Mikey. You see, you're not famous as in like you're famous and people like you and you're a celebrity. You're infamous as in you're a public nuisance and people know of you. And when you come around, then obviously they're wary and they know that you're probably going to come there and cause problems. And so you're infamous, and you're not liked very well. And you can tell by the way a lot of people act around you. You get the odd person come up and they're kind of supportive of you and stuff because, you know, there's dumbasses everywhere. But for the most part, Mikey doesn't get the like and the stuff he thinks he gets. Example is he done just this past weekend here. I know I'm behind on this. He's out doing his activism. Nobody really talked to him. Some guy had a little go at him for the fact that he was parked in a loading zone and they wanted to pick up the family. And then Mikey did actually kind of move. He pretended like he wasn't, and he did. But really nobody. I think some kids come up and kind of asked a bunch of questions, which Mikey couldn't answer. That was about it. And then he eventually moved on somewhere else because, people just learned just to kind of ignore him, and then he goes away.
So crazy.
Yes.
I gotta
can't believe I'm in the presence of Mikey. Going back in his car, taking it around again. All right, there's the flatmobile, everybody.
I'm gonna get my lights on there soon.
Soon? Tonight? Like right now, turn them on?
No, they're not on there. She's hiding.
What? What are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to get her. Oh, what is this?
Who are you trying to get?
All of us. So you went there, did you? So you went to the observatory.
We went to the Science Museum.
Where did you go eat?
At Wisconsin Lake. It's really nice.
Yeah, the Willow? Oh, yeah, they got the food. Is it expensive? Yeah, it's really small. Yeah.
It's a Mexican place.
Did you go to Science Fair?
We did.
See the globe?
Yep. We did. I took a video there. Publish that later. Talked about you in that video because that was your first video.
Yeah, that was one of my first.
They knew you there.
Oh yeah, because I went to the observatory there. Yeah, a lot of people know where. Yeah.
I'll just say that they like Dancing Bob.
Whatever. They like Mikey too. I guess I'll just start dancing more. Right?
That'd be good. They would like that. So, having any customers tonight coming by and being convinced?
Well, you can't do it in 2 or 3 minutes. You know?
Yeah.
It takes time.
Takes time to indoctrinate them.
And they're all drunk, so what's the point? Okay, let's try this one more time. Whoa, where am I going here? I gotta switch.
Do you want us to stand next to each other so we can all...
Okay, where are you going? Good. Good enough. Okay.
All right, so where was the window that you looked through?
The way?
The window that you looked through. You locked eyes with that lady, remember?
Wait, what lady? Oh. Okay, hold on.
Oh, look at that smile.
That wasn't this one, was it? It was locked eyes. Oh, that one. Yeah, that's like a couple blocks over and down. Yeah.
Just for context, in case anybody who doesn't know, it was I think it was about this time last year or so. Probably actually maybe earlier, whatever. This last year, and Mikey was doing the same sort of thing, his activism along the strips, all the bars and stuff. He happened to see this erotic dancer that he looked in the window and happened to see them. Apparently, he thinks he locked eyes, and there was a thing he thought, yeah, we had a connection. And he talked about this for about a month or so, and he was gonna go back and see this girl, and he thinks that he's gonna give her his number, and there's definitely some sort of connection. So that's what MCToon is referring to. She probably didn't even notice him or looked out and seen this weirdo out there, and that was probably as far as it went. But yeah, Mikey thought there was something there.
We didn't start there.
Well,
there a time
it's
for that?
never open for some reason. Yeah. So yeah, locked eyes. That wasn't a woman, by the way. What did I know? How do you? Anyways, what's going on now, guys? We got 44 watching now.
So coming up here I'm just going to show some of the chat that's going on and some of the flat earthers, some of the freaking shit they're saying, and just the derpy crap they're saying, stuff about being devil talk and evilness, and saying how trying to cast MCToon away like he's some sort of freaking like demon or devil worshiper. It's just fucking this funny, a bit ridiculous, and yeah, and sad. I mean, it's just shows just how much of a cult flat earth really is. So let's have a little look.
What the hell? So I still don't, I'm not awake. I'm not awake right now. I'm not.
Yeah, we heard about
Oh, God, the better was good. Yeah, so I'm really on a really, like, health kick time, and I'm trying to get my feet back in order, and I try to go for walks as long as I can, like out in the country. People always pull me over or pull over and ask if I want to ride home. I'm like, no, I'm out for a walk. You know, so yeah, I went out to my normal route, but it was so humid, even more humid than today. And I don't know how I made it even back to town, but when I got to the edge of town, there's a church there, I fell down to the grass and I laid there for half an hour. I tried getting up a few times, I'm like, no, I'm not getting home. So I had to phone a friend to come pick me up. Oh, that was great. Yeah, and the weekend of, like, was it Canada? No, when I was out at the Craven thing, the Country Thunder thing, what was it was like 42 or 3 at night. Should I do? Oh, no, it's not. I think I stopped trying to hit it. I think it's not working. Oh. I don't believe this, guys. I don't believe this guy is standing right there. You're very camera shy. Why don't you come over and talk? And you're wearing a cartoon shirt. That's not even a real picture.
This is Fornicated. You like it?
Is it live now? Is MCToon live? Can somebody go check and see if he's live? Read out your car signs. Double channels are showing you live. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, I gotta go over here and show this. And then we'll go up here to the. And then we'll get the other side. And then we've got these yahoos over here.
Well, that just changes. What's up, Mikey?
Are you camera shy? No.
So it's using the back camera. When it initially had everything showing. Can I do that?
What else do I got in here? So,
right at this point here, MCToon was live streaming on his phone, but he started having issues. I think, I don't know if he's using Restream or something, but he had issues with his phone and not, it just started losing connection or something like that, or just issues with the cameras and stuff. So it just kind of, his live stream was only up for a little while. I think it went maybe about half an hour when he started doing this, and then it just went down. And so from there, I think if you go to MCToon's channel, he explains this further, and then I think he switches to his action cam, which he records it all, and he says he's going to post up from his side later. So this was I was watching this obviously on Mikey's channel. I knew MCToon had come on there, so this is from Mikey's perspective, but that's just going to MCToon. He may have already put it up by now, but just to kind of give it a little context, that's what's going on here. So also notice in the chat there, all the flat earthers are saying there's no proof of the globe. Unfortunately for them, they're just too stupid to realize or too indoctrinated to look into the fact that there's over 2,500 years of proof that the Earth's a globe. And yet, if you ask very simple questions like if flat earthers can explain sunrise and sunset and the path of the sun for both the northern and southern hemisphere, they fall apart and they start trying to move the goalposts or just completely change the context. So the flat earth can't even explain the timing of sunrise and sunsets and the path of the sun in both the hemispheres, because flat earth is just nothing but a silly delusional joke.
Matthew, guess look who showed up. You want to talk to Matthew? No, I would disagree with that because yeah, they showed up surprisingly.
Yeah, so Matthew Keem showed up there, and you notice that, other than the fact he asked why MCToon is there, he pretty much is pretty quiet. You know, Mister, he thinks he's so hard and tough and has all this stuff, and yet, you know, when somebody's actually there with Mikey, he's pretty freaking quiet. This just shows what a little coward Keem really is. And that's because Matthew Keem is nothing but a fat little tub of lard who really, it comes down to it, he's got nothing.
I accidentally took the camera off.
What is this show you got going? What is this? Tell me the You don't know much, but what do you know? What do you know about the flat Earth? Though, what do you know about your home? I don't know, but watch this. You don't answer. No, I do all the time. Well, then ask. I don't know how far. So you can. Why can you ask us these questions? No, you don't know. You can't ask us these questions without answering the question I'm asking. Okay. So how? Give me one piece that proves the Earth is flat. Like, please tell me one thing. Yeah. Like, not some really hard to get. Like, I know you're not. Like, whatever. I'm trying not. Hey, well, like, you're fucking.
It's hilarious those people actually ask Mikey for evidence that the Earth is flat, and what he come up with. He came up with his stupid pictures that he thinks of what he thinks a star looks like. That isn't proof that the Earth is flat, Mikey. That proves you have no idea what the fuck you're doing when it comes to astrophotography. Sorry, but that is not evidence of your flat retardia. Sorry.
Yes. What do you think it is? What do you think it is? No, it doesn't at all. Okay, so like, what do you believe, sir? Do you believe that?
You might as well just talk to him. Normal person. Just talk to him. I'm gonna go over here and do the live streaming over here, guys. And
as if Mikey's starting to freaking lose his shit because he realized as soon as he turned to MCToon and asked MCToon a question, Mikey just freaking threw a little hissy fit there and just ran away because he knew that, you know, MCToon is going to give a coherent answer that actually freaking makes sense. Because obviously Mikey's little blurry freaking chromatic aberration, out of focus freaking blob doesn't prove anything other than the fact he has no idea what the fuck he's doing when it comes to taking photographs and observations of the stars. So as soon as I think it's funny is the fact that Mikey, as soon as somebody just turns and asks somebody who can explain things properly and obviously debunk all of his bullshit, he just got a freaking little cob on, and like a little child, he just kind of ran away with a little freaking cob on. Mikey, you are such a child, aren't you?
there's just no point of even talking, so we'll just sit over here and record these guys. McToon can educate them because it's a fucking ball.
Pardon? I'm with you.
Yeah, thanks, man. These guys are driving me nuts. Yeah, here,
it's the other way.
Yeah, I'll switch it around.
Yeah, there we go. These guys are nuts.
Oh, they're just irritating me. Man. Fuck. All the evidence is right there. I recorded the filming, okay?
Yeah, I get you.
Like, fuck, man. It's just...
Yeah, he's doing too much, man.
Yeah. Have a good night, man.
I don't know about you, but I think that guy was just taking the piss out of Mikey. This didn't seem genuine and serious to me. So I think that guy was just kind of trying to make Mikey feel a little bit better, but he was also taking the piss out of him. What do you think? Tell me in the comments.
Yes. Yeah, these, oops. So anyways, yeah, we'll just keep showing the car, and yeah, we'll just
When all those people have gone away, Mikey's done having his little hissy fit. He's gonna go back over to MCToon and he'll pretend like nothing actually happened, but really it's just that Mikey got like a little child got his nose pushed out of joint a bit, and he threw a little hissy fit. So yeah, that's hilarious. It's not the first time this happens either, or not the last time.
so who are the other ones you got here in Canada watching me?
Hold on, just a second.
You're still figuring it out?
Yeah, restream is a bit of a pain, so here we go. I'm going live now. Vertical only on YouTube. So. Oh my gosh, it just crashed.
What are you guys doing?
Talking about the truth.
The truth?
You guys the truth. That's the real truth.
Okay, let's see the truth.
Well, let me ask you, where do you think you live?
Well, I live in
In relation to being on a
Saskatoon.
Or you die twice.
We live on a club.
Do you provide food? But other than military, national,
So it goes here. Says resume.
Okay, you're the one who's proving the... Yeah, so I want to hear your argument first. Okay, what water are we talking about though? Because the ocean has waves.
I said it right. People have listening.
Okay, at rest.
No, they're listening problem.
But at what point is the ocean at rest? But yeah, I'm hearing it too. Like I just want to hear. So at what point is the ocean at rest?
Never.
Why do you think the Earth is flat? Okay, so but you were just saying at rest. So I'm just curious, like what at rest
Don't be
means.
confused. He thinks you're right.
Okay, why do you think the Earth is flat?
Because we're seeing with our own two eyes. It's that simple.
Is that it?
This
At
guy
46,000 feet, you can
is
see
trying
the
to get views, and he's not getting a lot of them because
Okay,
the Earth is round.
if we see with our own two eyes, does that mean that
shape is
space
the horizon?
is stars?
What shape is this right?
At 46,000 feet, it's curved.
Don't listen to this guy. You can go to
It is
120,000 feet,
curved.
it ain't curved.
120,000
Okay, have you been at 100,000 feet?
Just walk away. Just walk away, man. We gotta... This is it.
Once again, Mikey freaking having a little hissy fit and a little tantrum and running away because simply MCToon bringing up the facts is that you can see curvature left to right very, very subtle at 35,000 feet. This has been proven, it's been measured, and if you have a wide enough field of view, you can actually see it, you know, a bit more easily. But like Wolfie 6020 actually showed it. He's a pilot from the cockpit of his airplane, and he actually showed the horizon doesn't rise to eye level, and two is measurable curvature, which fits perfectly with the heliocentric globe model of the obviously the Earth being 24,901 miles in circumference. So yeah, that's 100% fair. And as soon as MCToon came over and went, no, actually you can see it, and then he said 102,000 feet. Well, no, you can see it because like Kip Bogarden sent up his amateur rocket with a rectilinear lens and showed very clearly there's curvature. Funny enough, Mikey actually uses that to try to prove that the firmament is real, which he doesn't understand. Anti-spin, yo-yo anti-spin mechanism, which is on there, stopped the rocket from spinning around, which was used to stabilize it as it ascended straight up to about 300,000 feet or something like that. But once again, that still showed clear curvature of the Earth, which is kind of funny because Mikey's own evidence that he claims that proves the firmament's real proves Earth's a globe. Kind of weird.
It's just problems. Just crazy problems, man.
Tough day.
Yeah, I guess so, eh? Why does Brenda think I park illegally?
Well,
is that the way you guys do it?
That's not illegal, but when you parked at the...
yeah, the Dollarama.
I don't know about that, but when you parked at the observatory, where you did park was not a parking space.
I don't care.
So that would be parked illegally.
I don't care.
Close.
Doesn't matter if you care or not, Mikey. You're still illegally parked. There wasn't a parking space, and you shouldn't have parked there. So this is your attitude and why you get yourself in trouble, and why you get yourself tickets, and you get yourself trespassed and moved on. Because the attitude of, I don't care, I can do whatever I want. No, guess what? You can't do whatever you want. You don't have the right to do whatever you want. Sorry, Pumpkin, but that's not how it works.
You asked about
there was actually a sign stating that I could park there for a while, actually.
Was there?
Yeah.
Did it say it was a loading zone?
No.
Did it say Mikey Smith? And
it says the goat parking only.
Goat parking only. All right.
But when I parked in front of the Dollarama, like on Canada Day or whatever day it was, she stated that I parked illegally because there was a handicap sign in front of my car. I have a handicap parking
permit. Then that would be legal.
Yeah. So
now, do you trust the people that gave you the handicap sign?
Yeah, of course. It's the government.
So you do trust the government?
Oh, and MCToon calls Mikey's hypocrisy out straight to his face. Because Mikey keeps going on saying the government lies, doesn't trust the government. Unless it suits or benefits him, he trusts the government fully and completely. Like the fact the government, pays for his living, pays for his everything he wants, gives him money for lots of different things, including his handicapped badge that he has in his car. The government gave that to him, so you trust him for that. So you only trust him when it's beneficial to him. Whether he does trust the government, because he says he doesn't, he does. He's just such a hypocrite.
If that's a trick question, no.
Okay, so then why would you use the handicap sign that the government gave you?
Because that's a totally different thing.
It is? I thought you didn't trust the government.
You're very weird. I don't know why you do that.
Well, I'm confused about this, Mikey. You don't trust.
I know you're confused. You don't even know where you live. You don't even know where you live. So
I live on the globe, Mikey. The sunset. That's impossible in Flat Earth.
Yeah, you're not thinking.
Well, what time will the sun set according to Flat Earth? Oh, you already won. You don't need to come back and take a picture.
No, I'm just asking. Do you keep moving your camera because you're getting disproven?
No, I don't like listening to him.
Well, but you moved it away from me.
Well, I'm sorry. Well, how about you and I talk then?
Okay.
Yeah, I would be delighted.
That's 100% why Mikey keeps moving his camera, because he keeps getting disproven, keeps getting information. Things he claims is just completely getting falsified. The flat Earth is so easy to falsify; it's ridiculous. And if this was if MCToon was showing up on when Mikey's live streams as a guest on StreamYards, then Mikey would have kicked him by now. Or if Mikey was on MCToon's channel, come for a chat and was trying to talk to somebody back and forth, like a debate, and Mikey would probably rage quit by now and run away. This talks when he does. This is what he did to Max. We had him on there. He kept kicking him when Max kept disproving him. And when he had the Drunk to Bunk show on there, and Drunk to Bunk, obviously Mike showed the video of when he was with Red Redrick, and they did the Saturn observation that they actually invited Mikey to, funny enough, last year, and Mikey refused to go. But we showed the video of showing this is a 4-hour video of Saturn. This is what Saturn looks like. This is the moon going across it, one of Saturn's moons. What did Mikey do? He kicked him because he can't handle the fact that he gets pushed back and all his claims get falsified.
Well, I still didn't hear your full argument because you said just what we could see. So does that mean that the stars are alive? Because the stars die after a certain point, and we see
the stars die. How can you prove that?
Okay, well, tell me what you can prove, because, like you said, I can't use NASA. I can't use any of the.
Well, exactly, because NASA lies to you. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, what?
Not the mic.
Which mic? That one, or that one?
Wait. My biggest question right now is, why did you choose a place where people are drunk? Why didn't you choose a place?
Because I like coming to meet you people. You guys are wonderful people here in Saskatoon.
Where are you from?
Regina. Ish. Well, that's where I grew up.
No, he's not in Regina right now.
No, south of Regina.
Okay, but again, why did you choose in front of one of the most popular bars in Saskatoon around a bunch of drunk people to say your point? That's my biggest question.
I waited for these yahoos to show up, that's why.
You didn't know we were going to be here. We came to see him. It was a surprise.
Okay, I'm here for it. Thank you for being here.
Anyway, back to the clown show.
Yeah, Mikey, every single live stream you do, your activism, They're all clown shows, every single one of them. The fact is, you say NASA lies doesn't mean NASA lies. You saying it isn't proof. Like, how you need to show empirical evidence, tangible evidence to prove that NASA lies. Show evidence, show breakdown, show analysis of videos, show empirical evidence that of NASA's lies and how they did it and why they're lies. You just saying it isn't good enough. It isn't evidence. It means nothing. It's just your misinformed opinion, which means absolutely nothing. It's not evidence. It proves nothing. All it proves is that you're an idiot, and you follow what every other flat earthers have told you to say, because that's all you can really do. You actually can't prove shit to what you say. You have no evidence. Every time you try to prove the flat earth, you actually show evidence of the globe.
Anything else, McToon?
So, all right, Mikey, the sunset. Are we? Oh, this. Here, let's go. Flip it this way.
Switch it.
So they can see us. There you go. All right. So
look at how pretty I am.
The sunset.
I don't care
It's
when the
impossible.
sunset.
How? It's impossible in flat Earth.
Yeah, if it was far away.
No.
I wish I brought my
Doesn't
flashlight.
matter how far away.
Oh, whatever. Explain.
angle.
What if it was close?
Close or far. If the Earth is flat, you've got the flatness,
Yeah.
and you've got you and the sun both above the flatness.
Yeah.
And
What if
never,
it was far away?
Even if it's far away, never can the flatness get between you and the sun, because they're.
So how do the telephone poles get in the way then?
They
in the
don't.
road?
They don't.
Well, we can't see them. Why? Because it's curved? Because they're far away.
Even if they're far away, you still can see them.
No. Yeah, if you go up higher.
And they never get blocked.
Then you see more.
If the road was truly flat, which typically it is.
You've seen between Regina and Moose Jaw how flat it is. There is zero curvature there.
were rolling hills
Zero.
all the way.
Rolling hills, yeah.
So
We're on the cow patties or what?
Roads are not flat. We can see this road right here is not flat.
No, my name's McToon. I'm a retard.
Oh well, Mikey, so laughing and calling somebody name and running away, does that now make the earth flat? Isn't this all you say all the time when people laugh at you and call you names? Oh, does make it a globe? So yeah. Wow, Mikey. Look, if you're gonna bitch and moan about people laughing at you and calling you names, you can't bitch and moan. You can't go and turn around and do it yourself. I mean, it's just, that makes no sense. If you're gonna call people names and laugh at them and run away, then people can do the same thing to you. Look, the princess, stop bitching and moaning when you do the same shit to the fucking people, because you just look like more of an idiot than you already are.
When did you have this guy set up to come see me at Mosaic?
He had nothing to do with that. I did not know about that.
Well, you're probably a subscriber to him.
Well, he is now. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you were at the time or not, but yeah, he's a mod on my channel.
Do I share?
I am.
Go to hell.
Mikey, that is not
no,
Canadian
don't say that. Like, you're always concerned about what I say or do.
So, Mikey, we toured the.
Yeah, where did you go today?
We toured the government building, legislature building, the giant, right?
Yeah.
And in there, they told us that if somebody in the parliament is fights, is that if they get a fight, then they're escorted out.
Oh, they get a liar.
Yeah, they get a fine for every day that they don't apologize. That's so Canadian. What do you say about that?
That's the people in the building that work there?
In Parliament, if they don't apologize, then they get a fine for every day they don't apologize.
Well, that sounds good to me.
Yeah. But Mikey,
So when are you going to get fined?
What? For what?
For lying every day.
I didn't lie.
Yeah, you've been lying since you got here.
How did I lie?
Well, you're playing a game.
You just say that. You just say that. Mikey,
Well, my name's Brenda. I just say that.
I've got evidence. Your name's Mikey.
I can just prove gravity just because I said it.
No, Mikey, you fucking idiot. What he's saying is that you just saying MCToon is lying, but you can't actually prove it. You have no evidence. That's not evidence. That's fucking no proof. You just saying it doesn't mean it's true. That's exactly what MCToon is trying to say to you. You just make false claims, but you have nothing to substantiate this. You have no evidence. You just claim it. That's what he's pointing out, dude. It's fucking hell. This isn't a tough concept. Fucking, you're what, 53 years old. Freaking, come on, catch up. I don't know. Maybe I expect more from you than I really should. Maybe I think that you fucking are smarter than you actually are, and I think you're a fucking idiot. So, well, I'm starting to wonder now here. I mean, maybe you're just not as mature or even have any kind of intelligence. I thought you at least had some sort of, awareness. Fuck. Crazy. And the thing about Brenda, funny enough, is that Brenda actually showed the evidence how your stars are pretty much just loads of chromatic aberration. You take them pictures, or videos or whatever the fuck you're doing, observations of light, right? There's a light from the star coming in, 100% light. So you having it blurred, it's out of focus, you're getting loads of aberration, you're getting loads of digital noise because you're actually using a lot of optical zoom, as well as you're using, you're zooming in further using CapCut and stuff, because your binoculars are only like 20 times magnification, like they're weak compared to a telescope. Like, let's put it this way, Mikey, my 50-pound telescope that I bought off of eBay is still far superior to your new binoculars or Sounds binoculars. I still will get better observations. I have far more magnification. I have far more light gathering ability because I have a bigger aperture. So even you guys have spent thousands and you still can't even come close to what I spent for 50 pounds. Plus like the 150-pound wall. So 200 pounds maybe, because 50 pounds for the telescope and 150 pounds for the camera, right? SV, and it's only an SV205. It's only a budget planetary camera. It's still far superior. But so you, funny enough, will let Brenda come on because you demand that Brenda has to go out and do observations, take videos or pictures of the stars. Brenda doesn't need to do that. Brenda can use somebody else's, could use mine, could use Astronomy Live, could use Red Rhetoric, could use anybody's, really, right? Those are legit. Could just use somebody else's. Brenda doesn't need to. Anybody else doesn't need to go out, and that's why you let Max on. They don't need to go out and do these observations. You can get observations from other people that are credible sources and put them up, and that's their evidence. It's still evidence, still there. The funny thing is, you won't let somebody like me on, or Red Rhetoric, or Astronomy Live onto your channel. The people who do and can go out and get these observations that can show you their own observations. You have me blocked. I'm pretty sure you have Red's blocked. You have Astronomy Live blocked. Anybody and everybody who actually goes out and does astrophotography and does their own observations, you've blocked them. You ran away and you refuse to talk to them because you know that you can't use your magical rescuing device. You can't say, well, no, you need to go do it. Because as soon as somebody says, okay, fine, I'm going to go get the equipment to go do it, you run away and block. Because then now you can't use your out card. You can't use your rescue thing to say, oh, okay, well, they're not doing it, so they have no idea what they're talking about. And that's the fact. That's why you've had me blocked for over a year, because I didn't do anything mean. I was mean to you and didn't bully you. I just gave you what you asked for, and you blocked me. Weird, isn't it? Funny.
So what's the time here? Okay,
It's time to get ill.
It's only 11:45,
So how late were you planning to be out here?
I have no idea. I probably would have left already, but you guys showed up.
All right, you're here for us.
You guys are seriously going to Tim Hortons later?
Yeah.
Have you like Tim Hortons?
Yeah, absolutely. Tim Hortons. I'll give you a Tim Hortons, and Joanne too. She's always following.
Yeah, she probably has to go pee.
All right, did Tarrant give you a super chat yet?
No, he'll never do that.
Tarrant, give him a super chat. Help him to pay for the ticket he got.
I don't even need it there anymore, is it?
You know, Mikey, you'd get more super chats if Tarrant didn't block all the Globers that would.
That's what people say, and then what? And then all the trolls come on and destroy me.
It's funny how Mikey calls people who destroy him with facts, evidence, empirical logic, empirical data trolls. I just find it really quite entertaining and funny. He calls them trolls, but he says to come on and destroy them, which we do. If he didn't have me blocked, which he does, he has me blocked on everything he has, then he knows I destroy him. I could post, if he'd let me post up things, he asked, well, show me a real image of stars. Okay, I'll show a real image of stars I've done. Real image of planets, yeah, I can show you that. Video of planets, yeah, I can show you that. The only thing is, none of my stuff looks like his because I actually know how to focus my optics and I have the proper equipment. I know how to use it. I know how to use proper exposure, focus, to have a planetary camera instead of using a cell phone pushed up to the rubber eyepiece that doesn't actually sit correctly because you can't actually get it to sit true or centered. I've already proved that his his optics are, his methodology is garbage. His binoculars are actually half decent, and his phone's pretty good. I have Galaxy S series. I've had an S24. Took some gorgeous pictures of the Milky Way and different observations. I've got an S26 Ultra that I'm going to be doing some stuff. Hopefully next month. I get some dark skies areas. And yeah, it's the fact is that he doesn't know how to use any of it, and that's the fucking problem. So yeah, so Tarek goes and blocks everybody and just cleans the echo chamber because they have no pushback. They have nothing. I showed in my last video how Tarek got absolutely freaking destroyed by somebody who doesn't actually even do Flat Earth content, or Flat Earth debunking content.
And, well, yeah, because
they tell me to cut my fingernails, and I guess that proves it won't, right?
Well, no, I think that might be people saying you should cut your fingernails because maybe that'd be good.
I want people to stop drinking, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Do you even care?
We do.
Yeah. About what?
We're here.
Do you care about humanity?
How
about you answer that?
Sure. We're not being mean to you. I'm here defending you. If people are mean to you, I'm going to defend you.
You're right.
It's true. We're here.
If they come up and punch me, what are you going to do?
Well, it depends.
You have a gun? You're American.
I don't need a gun.
Well, sadly,
we don't need guns here.
I'm an American.
Yeah,
I got my weapon right here.
You're right.
Yeah, we had
Just for context on that, MCToon is actually a black belt in, I think, Korean martial arts or something like that. I can't remember exactly which one. I know it's not Taekwondo. I think it's something similar, kind of like a, I don't know if it's like a Shotokan karate or something like that. But he is actually, I don't know if he's a second Dan black belt. So MCToon in a situation like that would be able to at least help Mikey out, probably defend himself, and hold his own. I would hope, if you're a black belt and stuff like that, and you have with your friends and stuff, that you'd be able to you'd at least put up some sort of resistance and defend himself and help defend Mikey if need be. So yeah, just a little backstory there.
to leave all our guns at home. It was pretty sad. So the part there, place Canadians. No guns.
Yeah. You want to go to Tim Hortons? Get some Timmies? Get a cruller? I got a cruller. Just for you. Just for you.
Yeah.
At Timmy's.
Those are, but they're not, they used to be made in the store, not anymore.
Oh, they're not?
Made in the freaking factory, and then they're frozen, and then they just reheat them up.
Oh, so they're not as good as they used to be?
Well, they are fresh as hell when they cook them, but okay. I don't know what fresh means.
What's your favorite at Timmy's?
Yeah, honey cruller.
Really?
Yeah.
Even though they're not as fresh as they used to be?
Yeah.
All right.
Honey crullers are also full of sugar, like full of honey cruller, full of sugar. Like somebody with like insulin dependent diabetes, like Mikey, should not be even going close to honey cruller. Probably even the smell of a honey cruller causes freaking insulin levels and his blood sugars to fucking jump. Mikey really needs to stay away from the honey crullers. In fact, most of the stuff in Tim Hortons probably isn't very good for Mikey. Maybe if you had, they might do some coffee or tea with sweetener in it. Yeah, but that's about it. Really, most of the stuff there, it's not really good, especially for a man that's got is severely diabetic as Mikey Smith, that's actually has necropathy of the legs going on, and several other issues that are related to his diabetes and other things as well. So Mikey, stay away from the honey crullers. Not doing you any favors whatsoever, buddy, not a bit. The sugar, the honey, the sugar in the cruller, the honey they put over it, and the fact that carbohydrates, which actually convert into sugars in your system, is just plays havoc on your blood sugars. Guarantee it, buddy. Not doing any favors whatsoever.
I can eat 10 of those things, but then my sugar would go crazy.
Yeah. Do you track your sugar?
No, I just monitor my food. I got my insulin in the car. So.
Okay. Make sure you take care of all that stuff, right? I don't like seeing when you're not doing well.
I don't know why I'm standing here looking at you. I don't.
Remember when you're living in your car and you're like, oh, I smell some smoke when I'm in the car, and I'm like, Mikey, you can't do that. I don't want you sleeping in your car when you're smelling smoke. Yeah. Carbon monoxide, that's not good.
Oh, yeah. No, the exhaust manifold was.
Yeah.
There was a leak in it.
Yeah. And you got a place to live. After that, before winter came.
Yeah. Kind of, yeah.
You got a place now.
Yeah.
Don't ruin it.
Yeah.
Don't mess it up.
I like it there.
But I got an email from a previous landlord. They were happy to get you out. Don't do that again.
What do you mean you got an email?
I got an email from a former landlord.
How? Why would they even know who you are?
Found me. Well, they searched your name and they found my website, found my YouTube channel, and he sent me an email.
Oh, well, of course, yeah, in the building. Of course, I know that. It would have been just that building in the Assiniboine, correct?
I don't know which building. They didn't say anything.
Holy shit. Look this flat, fellas. Look this flat.
See, they're not saying it's a globe, they're saying it's flat.
Just kidding, it's round.
Not like a tire. Like a tire. I know. Look at that tire, it's round. Look at MCToon's belly, it's round.
Mikey jumping straight to the insults with somebody who's being so nice to you. Said that they defend you if you guys are attacked on the street there by some drunk, rowdy, friggin' 20-year-olds with a friggin' massive ego. And MCToon said he'd jump in there and be on your side. And Mikey, like, obviously, you struggle with people, you know, being a little bit, making sarcastic jokes. I don't know, maybe it's just beyond your, your capacity to interpret it and understand that people are legit being sarcastic when they say things a lot of times. I think this is something that flat earthers a lot of times do struggle with. They don't actually understand sarcasm, and when people are actually making fun of them by saying things you want to hear, but in a kind of more of a sarcastic kind of tone or manner. So maybe this is something that's a prerequisite to be a flat earther, is to not understand sarcasm. Especially when it comes to people taking, you know, the absolute piss and mick out of your freaking delusional fantasy flat-tardia. I don't know, but yeah, Mikey, pretty much everybody on the street here has been taking the piss out of everybody. It's look back, watch it again.
Oh, there's somebody gave me $2. Oh yeah, I get to get a tea.
Who's the $2?
Look, Ken Mo.
Who's that?
Don't know.
A regular?
Must be. No, I've never seen that before. Jesus and her father, 7 make a.
So, what church do you go to, Mikey?
Not right now. I am Catholic.
Does the Bible say that you should continue?
Well, I hear that right. The Mikey to say he's Catholic. And Mikey said he wasn't religious at all, but he sure freaking spouts a lot of religious rhetoric, and he definitely preaches the flat Earth as his religion. But he's also officially Catholic. So you're religious, Mikey. Why do you keep saying you're not, when you very obviously are, and you've just now admitted it on live stream? Thanks for that, Mikey. It's here forever now.
You going to church?
I guess so, sir.
Yes, it does.
Why do I need a book to tell me what to do?
Well, I don't know. I mean, this guy here, Kenoshi, is quoting the Bible. Do you accept what Kenoshi says?
Everything after the word Jesus, yeah.
All right, so you believe because it's in the Bible?
No, I don't believe. I would like to know things. They'll definitely give me out a whole dollar and stuff.
There you go.
Why are we putting me under?
Well, I'm just
in court or something? Or what?
I'm trying to encourage you.
Nice streets, buddy.
Yeah, bro. We're on live. We're on live. Yeah. Live television. Hey.
Kind of bright out here with those street lights.
Well, I'm just, if you're gonna be religious, like this guy says you should be, if that's who you're gonna.
Well, I don't need to be religious. I just know things.
You just know things. Okay. Yeah. Well, all right. Well, Kenoshi does not agree with your position.
Why are you saying Kenoshi?
Is it Kenoshi?
No, it's Ken L-O-I-O-Y.
Oh, Ken Loy.
Ken Loy.
Ken Loy.
Kenoshi.
So we're getting word that there's a bunch of people that can't super chat because they're blocked. They're blocked because of tariff.
Mikey does not want that money.
Holy cow, Jim Daniels, thank you very much, sir.
There you go, look at that.
Now you get to buy MCToon a new wardrobe.
Buy yourself and Joanna snack. Look at that. And if Tarrant blocks Jim Daniels, then you know what?
Dude,
you won't get any money from Jim.
Because I am 100% flat earth. Oh, here you go.
Really? All right, Mikey's a flat earther too.
You're not a flat earther?
No, that's silly.
All right, explain the moon landing to me then.
Explain what?
The moon landing.
The moon landing.
Yeah, why it's fake.
Are we recording?
On YouTube, yeah.
All right, let's record. Can you explain the moon landing to me? Yes, they want to know specifically. Why were not the footprints identical to the footwear?
Yeah, they were not. No, they weren't. He lies every time. Everything that comes out of his mouth is a lie. I wish he had a microphone over
because their footwear to the video was clear pin. So if I'm on the moon and I set my foot with these sandals, they were flat. On the moon, they were flat. Yeah. Absolutely flat. Right? You go back to their actual suits.
And you can't have footprints with. You have to have moisture on the surface.
They had more than a heel. They had at least, I think it was like 3 or 4 heels, 4 or 3 engravings in their heel. So what's the difference between?
Explain that. The book that they're walking out on the moon is an overboot.
How does an overboot work?
It goes over the other boot.
Why is the boot different between the other boots? Should not both boots
to be the same because my shoes are the same.
No, because so they had the smaller boots that they wore normally. That's one of my boots over. Those are the ones that are airtight. So those are the ones that are. So if you look at the picture, it's a common picture that's on moonlighting deniers, and they'll show the footprint and they'll show the boots, but typically they don't include the full view and they crop out the area. The full view, the overview is also included typically in that.
So why is the full view of the boot not shown out to the media as much as the front page?
When you're landing deniers, front page, they use the one that
You find the moon landing deniers, like him asking about the boot prints, why they don't match. It's the fact that this comes down to they just simply don't do any research. They haven't looked into it. They believe something like what fucking like Bart Sabrell has claimed and made claims of. Well, actually fact checking them and realizing Bart Sabrell's fucking lies through his fucking teeth all the time. Why were the prints of the moon different than the boots they show in there? Like easily just look and go, oh look, they had a boot that went over top of the airtight one that was part of the suit, and this way what they took them off outside the lander, so they didn't bring dust and regolith into the lander that could get into things and be dirty, and all those little bits could get into some of the electronics and different equipment, and so they tried to keep it very clean, right? It's the same thing like if you go to Japan, you can walk into somebody's house, you take off your outside shoes and you put on inside shoes. Guess what? They're different. They have different things. Or if you ever had like furniture delivered, if anybody's had that, and these people don't even think, okay, watch people deliver furniture. A lot of times they put an overboot over top of their work boots, so they don't bring the outside dirt and stuff into your house, and then when they go to leave, when they come into your house carrying the furniture, they throw these on real quick, they walk in, they take them off, they throw them in the trash because they're only like kind of like a baggy thing that kind of goes over top with elastic on it. It's kind of the same sort of thing, right? But obviously reverse. So they're trying to not bring dirt and stuff that's on their boots into your house, while the moon landing deniers, the moon landing boots, they had over boots that they had that wouldn't bring the regolith into the lander. Fucking easy, right? Like it's moon landing deniers is pretty much either they don't understand it because they haven't looked into it, or it's just maybe some of the stuff is just too far complicated for them, like some of like how the landers worked and some of the mechanics of the thrust and stuff on the moon, or they just simply haven't looked into it. They've just somebody said something and they've gone, oh yeah, and they haven't actually fact checked anything anybody's ever said, which I always find really weird. If anybody makes a claim, like my wife likes to watch conspiracy stuff, she makes claim, and I'll hear claims, I go, that sounds weird. I'll fact check them. I'll go, that I've never heard that before, and I'll check and see if they're talking, if what they're saying is legit or if they're talking shit. Most of the time, they're talking shit.
What's the propaganda? There's propaganda that they're uniting. They don't want people to think. So they're going to use things that support the claim rather than.
All right. So then, how did the camera that videotaped at 1969? I don't know. Moon landing. How did it videotape the actual aircraft?
There was no video.
There was. Back in 1969, there was
no video from the moon. There was a video from Apollo 17 in 1972 of it leaving. That was taken from the rover. The rover was controlled from the Earth. Capcom sent it from control to the lander and started tilting back. And they had to time it because there's a certain amount of delay from when they send the message on the Earth to get it out. So on 15 and 16, they
but some people
like that. By 17, they're like, you got to get that timing correct. So they timed sending the command to tilt back. If I wasn't the command now, I would have come launch.
All right. So then, why is it that public information, like public media, says a different video? Like for example, like I'm so I got my information from TikTok or Reel,
not the place.
A YouTube video. Yes, 100%. 100% not. So my thing is like why is it that my generation and maybe
hope everybody's doing fine here. I'll just back it up here a little bit. So
yeah, I think if you want to see more of that debate, you probably have to check out MCToon's video if he's put it up yet. I imagine he's included that, but yeah, Mikey's obviously this is Mikey's live stream. He wants to be the center of attention. This is his live stream. Okay, fine, cool. And pretty much what I've seen, I watched this a little bit and stuff like that. That guy is pretty much just like asked a bunch of stupid questions that is, you know, low level for moon landing denier, and MCToon completely just destroys them and answers everything, and the guy has nothing really. He's a nice guy. He walks away. He just kind of goes, oh, okay, whatever, like that. But he asks these questions thinking that it's going to stump MCToon. Toon's, you know, well enough. You know, the moon landing's pretty easy. So, yeah, he's just completely just gives the guy everything that, you know, tells him facts, tells him what to look for, tells, you know, answers everything, and that's about it. So, yeah. Check out MCToon's channel. Hopefully that should be on there. I haven't checked it out yet, but it should be on there.
Get more of me.
Why is that?
So what? So I asked you. So you went to what restaurants you going? How long have you been here? Oh, that long. Were you in Regina for a few days? That's cool. I was in Saskatoon a few times. Yeah, I was there yesterday. I like going to get done the day before, but I don't have time to go to groceries. I think it's on the yeah, that's great. So did you guys rent the cars? Oh, he drove, right? Yeah, yeah.
Photographic slide is a slide that you see the other photos there. Yeah. Right? And it's photographic slide actually.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know. That's fair. Yeah. Oh my God! Is that construction? That's why I went through the wrong entrance. See, they're just telling me a little worse. So
just saying, if I was looking at that, you'll get
oh, yeah.
And then you take your slides.
Yeah. No, I know the city quite well too. So. That's good. This guy's having a good debate with McToon. Thanks, Florphology. Thank you very much, sir. Can you give his... Oh, yeah, okay.
It's going to destroy MCToon. We need both. Oh, are you recording still?
Of course.
I wouldn't really say it's even much of a debate. The guy's asking a whole bunch of questions. MCToon is pretty much just answering all the questions that the guy just didn't know. When the guy brought up wrong information, MCToon was simply correcting him. The guy definitely wasn't destroying MCToon, and you can see later on he just kind of concedes and walks away. He's moon landing denier. A lot of them aren't going to believe stuff that you say because they think that NASA's lying, blah blah blah, government's lying. They don't actually look into the information, look into the actual evidence, or if they simply just don't understand it. But a lot of the moon landing deniers is simply down to the fact is they don't bother to actually research and fact check it when somebody says things. They hear something like Bart Sobrell say a bunch of shit and don't actually fact check him and realize that he's a lying grifter, they made shit up, they cut things up to make it look like they said something, and it's just simply just a bunch of misinformation. But yeah, well, I'll get back to this here. But yeah, Mikey, he denies the moon landing because he thinks the moon is a projection and that he thinks that you can see straight through the moon, even though I've shown personal observations of the moon, empirically proving that the moon is a solid object. It has shadows on it, it has craters, it has everything on there, but Mikey just simply hand waves it away because it hurts his feelings and goes against his narrative.
So people who do YouTube, I do YouTube, right? Mikey does, what's your YouTube channel? MCToon. MCToon, like Saskatoon. Oh, okay. I'm from Minnesota. I'll subscribe. Oh, he's good. He's good. So you guys friends? I'm like, yeah, I was almost going to get them, but they were too much. You're good. I try to be nice to him. I can tell you guys are both good then. So I like that. Anyway, okay. So YouTube makes money. That's what they do. So they, people make videos. TikTok is even more so, whatever gets engagement. You know what gets engagement? Conspiracy stuff. No, I love it. Yeah, absolutely. That's so my live channel is MCToon. My pre-recorded channel is Conspiracy Tunes. Okay. I don't have as many videos there. It's got 8,000 subscribers. But
I have a lot more views than MCToon than the other channel, which is 26 now. Because they do live streams.
Oh, live streams? That's really
It's harder to do a pre-recorded video.
Yeah,
Cut it out, import it, edit it, all that stuff.
So going back to the point, it's 3 people. Yeah, I said at the back of the line. No, we're joking.
Hey guys,
So can we ask this question?
there's only one.
How do you get light?
How do you get light?
What's the main element, the main resource of getting light? Sir, can you answer this question for me too as well?
Photons come from, typically we see a lot of the time where electrons in a shell around an atom.
That's way out of my league. He's just
But also, but sir,
change their energy.
But he's trying to use fancy words. Let's talk reality.
Fancy words are fancy words. I appreciate fancy words.
Yeah, I've recorded the firmament. We got 2 people recording the firmament.
Let's be honest.
And 3 soon.
The only way you can get light is from water.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Hold on, did you say you can get light from water? What the fuck? Light from water? I mean, is he talking like something like hydroluminescence or something like that? I don't think he quite understands how that works. You ever see that star in a jar thing? That is only if a very specific frequency is given, and you have to have it in like a super dark room, and you have to have the exposure of a camera, high exposure, turn way up, and then you can barely see it with a whole star in a jar thing. But that's not from light from water. That's simply something that's causing a bubble, in which then you're collapsing the hydrogen atoms and causing a little bit of a spark, kind of like a little bit of light. That's not how light is. Light is simply just electromagnetic radiation. It's within a spectrum that we can see. Plain and simple, right? Light is emitted like a LED. It's just electromagnetic radiation. LED is being lit up by the by a small amount of electricity, cause the LED to simply just illuminate, and then within a spectrum that we can see, and then that light is obviously cast out. If you go into ultraviolet, infrared, that's also electromagnetic radiation, but our eyes can't detect that. There are some animals that their eyes can detect that. They have the capability of doing that. Humans can't. But to those animals, they can see that. I think spiders can see infrared and stuff like that. And spiders and different, and pardon me. I think bees can't do that. Could be wrong on that, but yeah. But yeah, you don't need water to have light. That's just fucking stupid. What the hell here? This is definitely a TikTok fucking conspiracy thing, because TikTok, they just say whatever, and TikTok rewards them because the stupidest, most outlandish shit you say, they reward. And he seems like a TikToker kind of generation. And by the way, Mikey, he was actually using big fancy words. It's just the fact that you're too stupid to actually understand what you're saying, and you haven't recorded a firmament. You're out of focus, chromatic aberration, and your digital noise doesn't prove there's a dome, proves you have no idea what the fuck you're doing, and you're pushing your optics too far, and I think you're running your videos through CapCut, and then you're using a lot of zoom on that, and you're bringing out a lot of the digital noise from your optical sensors in your camera. That's about it.
100%. If we had zero ocean, we would not be able to see blood. The sky would not be blue. The red building to the right of us would not be red. Blue LED, because yes, it does. Look it up.
Why is the sky blue? It's not because of the ocean.
The sky is blue.
It's a greatly scattered. So particles in the air scatter light in the blue spectrum, one end of the spectrum, and lets most of the rest of it pass. So when it scatters, it goes in all directions. As the light is passing by, it gets scattered, and that's what you see.
No. If we had zero water, there would be no light. Zero. None. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, it's right next to it.
Why is this going to get anywhere? Water creates light.
Yeah. Water is necessary for life.
Yes. If there was no water, light would not exist. Exactly. So water creates light for us. Water creates light for insects. Water creates light for
Are you saying light or light?
Light. And light.
I just don't understand what the hell this guy's getting all this freaking information from. Fucking, I can't believe it. The fact that him and I probably had similar education systems. I mean, yes, okay, water we know is necessary for life as we know it, and so we do look for planets that are in a habitable zone that could actually maintain liquid water. Called the Goldilocks zone and all that. But water is not necessary for light. Where are these freaking idiots getting this? I mean, he's from fucking Saskatchewan, so I mean, they're not the sharpest tools in the shed out there all the time. You know, some of them are good old country boys. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know. Maybe his family tree doesn't fork. I don't know.
Treat you in a certain way, not like I don't know where you're getting at. Where's that coming from? Close to the end. Lots of research, but if we had zero water in our atmosphere, we would not be. So what? Nothing. Zero is it, not us. So we wouldn't see blue sky. If we looked it up right now, what's the race light? It would show up. Look at me. It's off. Electrons. What creates light? It went this way. What created the electrons? Different story, right? So life is created by water, right? If there was no water on this planet, there would be no life. Life is created by electrons and atoms and everything that is making us human and bears and deer and tigers and lions and whatever, right?
I'm not sure if you guys can hear this, but yeah. I wish I had
sir, what creates water? What if there was no water in this earth? Now, if there was zero ocean, what would happen?
Well, I don't think there would be any, because it's water vapor that creates the clouds. Doesn't it? That's what we're told.
Vapor clouds.
No, the water vapor creates the clouds, right? I don't know. That's what we're told.
No, but if there was zero water at all on this earth, what would happen?
Well, we wouldn't have clouds and it wouldn't rain, so we wouldn't have water.
No, but there's zero water though. There's zero clouds, zero water, zero vapor, zero.
Mikey, that's called circular reasoning, and it makes no fucking sense, and it's not what the guy was asking. Man, you really are freaking thick as fucking mud, aren't you?
Everything, right?
Well, we wouldn't live. We wouldn't be able to survive.
Well, 100%. 100%. But what creates color then?
Color?
Color.
Oh, I have no idea.
Water.
What the fuck? Like, what creates color? Water? Wow, this guy is so fucking stupid. Holy shit. Where the hell did he even get all this stuff? I know this wasn't taught in school, so he's come up with this fucking bullshit from somewhere. Fucking what creates color? Water? Oh, fuck, you absolute fucking idiot. Wow. That's a new one. That's a new level of derp right there.
No. Look it up right now on AI or Google or Safari, whatever you want.
Alright, we'll do some fact checking because for this fucking absolute freaking bell end. Let's ask AI, see what AI has to say. Hey Grok, does water create color?
No. Water's transparent, so it doesn't make color. It transmits whatever light hits it.
Well, I just seen some guy that claims that color is created by water.
He's wrong. Water doesn't create color. He's probably seeing light refract or absorb at different depths, like how oceans turn blue. But that's not creating color, it's filtering existing light. The color's already in the spectrum.
He also claims that water creates light. Is that true?
No, that's complete nonsense. Water doesn't create light either. It can reflect, refract, or transmit existing light, but it generates 0 photons on its own. Your guy sounds like he's either confused about basic physics or just making stuff up.
Sorry, random Saskatchewan guy, but you're fucking wrong, and AI doesn't agree with you. It agrees with MCToon and myself. Get a better education. And get off fucking TikTok if that's where you get information from. There's a bunch of stupid ass people on there. It's just absolutely a cesspool full of dumb people.
Not rainbows. So.
No, not rainbows. No,
rainbows are beautiful, but no. Water is created for whatever reason, but color we can see because of water. Now,
if you look through a telescope,
maybe you haven't even looked it up, have you? Just
look it up right now.
Like
look it up.
You knew nothing about it.
I would love to grab my phone out right now.
Don't assume you know everything, McToon.
I'll grab my phone out.
I do know.
I don't waste
you
your
don't know
time,
everything.
Before you do that, do you accept whatever you're going to go to as an authority on all topics?
Authority, like,
Ask any question, you will accept its answer.
Yes, 100%.
You will accept its answer.
Yes, whether it's ChatGPT or Google.
So I wouldn't accept it. I wouldn't.
I'm an old school guy, so I like Google, like internet.
You're not old school. You're 22.
I'm old school. I fucking hate AI.
AI is not always right.
I guess that AI.
Dude, I've got freaking clothes older than you. Freaking, you're maybe in your freaking early 20s. Fucking old school. Kid doesn't even know what fucking old school is. Shit. I got underwear that's pretty fucking older than him. And dude, just news flash. Google uses fucking AI, you absolute bellend. Fuck. Well, are these kids getting dumber or what? Like, it's just fucking hell. Holy shit. Also, didn't freaking Mr. TikTok freaking Whitecap here say to look it up on AI? And then when MCToon said, all right, let's do, you can accept it. Let's use what, ChatGPT, Google, what do you want to use? Then he starts kind of going, I don't like AI. And while AI sometimes can get things wrong, you can usually just ask AI to cite citations, and then it will normally kind of correct itself, especially if you can't give the citations. And then if you do actually ask it, it'll tell you if it was just kind of going off on tangent a little bit, because most like these ChatGPT, Grok, freaking what's one that Google uses, Gemini. They're LLMs, right? The large language learning models. So they learn from what people put in, but you can actually get them to search things out. Like I asked Grok there, and if you didn't believe it, you can also go on there as well and ask. But I know for a fact what it said was true. Water doesn't create light. Water doesn't create color. Water will refract it, but it doesn't create it. So I didn't go and like ask it to cite the citations because I know the information it gave is right.
So I like Google. I like internet facts. I like people that publish. I like people that publish things out there for research. I don't like artificial shit. Pardon my language.
He swears all the time.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't promote swearing on my channel.
I don't promote art. No,
it's only words, buddy.
I don't like AI.
A lot of swearing from Mikey.
What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, stop it, Mikey.
I don't like
oh gosh darn.
I'm not a big AI fan because it's not human created. It's artificial.
Well, it was human created. Yeah.
It was human created, but not after the fact. AI was created by humans.
Seen that.
Right? You heard about any information we get from AI is AI because humans created it. If you look up something on ChatGPT, right?
Yeah, it's going for the information that's fed in.
Yes.
And it's not always right.
No. So that's why I trust like human sources. So when I look up on Google what creates light, let me go to Safari because like Google has AI for some reason.
You're on iPhone, right?
iPhone, yes. iPhone. We go to Safari. I got UFC Strickland last fight, so this is also ran by Google, but I'm gonna go through here. What creates? Pardon my fucking spelling. Pardon.
I give you one.
What creates? Is that right spelling? I don't know. I'm not good at spelling. I'm good about
it. It looks it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I'm gonna press. Is that good? What creates light?
What are you typing?
I said what creates light.
What creates light? Okay. Yeah.
You good with that? We straight?
Oh yeah.
Let's search it.
Were you pre-gaming a little too hard?
Yes, 100%. I've been day drinking since 11 a.m. So, it's my boy's birthday. Shout out VP and my boy Jaden. So, intro on your YouTube channel.
There he is. Yeah, go VP.
62 people watching now. Holy cow, that's a record, I think.
Well, this is a lot of complicated words, but if you don't mind,
that's the AI answer first.
Is this AI?
Yep.
Okay. How do we get non-AI?
Down here. You got the Wikipedia answer.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
A lot of people don't like Wikipedia. You got NASA's answer. You got Reddit. We got what is light and from the screen? I gotta make sure what that is. Let's see if we got
Johns Hopkins University. Maybe you can go to where's hyperphysics. What do you want? Hyperphysics is a site created by physics teachers to be a reference for.
What's your physics teachers like promote from? They promote space. Of course, yeah. They promote your ideology. Yes. So they promote it. So you're going to a site that promotes you.
No, maybe it's not promote me.
No, but they promote what you're
yeah. So they or you want the answer from. Well, this is there you go. There is.
Because I'm terrible. If you don't mind, I can read it out if you want.
Quantum properties of light. Quantum processes dominate the fields of atomic and molecular physics. The treatment here is limited to review the characteristics of absorption, emission, and stimulated emission, which are essential to understanding lasers and their applications. The lasers are a little more specialized than light diffusion. I don't know if this is really going to answer your specific question. It might be, yes, specific to lasers.
Lasers?
Yeah, which really isn't what you were asking for. And lasers create light in a very specific way. So let's go back maybe and find.
Let's just look it up. What creates light?
All right, we got that. This is Wikipedia is the first one there.
Yeah, okay. Wikipedia is not the best, but hey, whatever.
Right. Visible radiation is electromagnetic radiation that can be perceived by the human eye. Visible light spans the visible spectrum. It is usually defined as having wavelengths in the range of 40 to 70 nanometers. We want to know what causes it. Light sources. There are many sources of light. A body of given temperature emits a characteristic spectrum of black body radiation. A simple thermal source is sunlight. The radiation emitted by the chromosphere of the sun at around 6,000 Kelvin. Solar radiation peaks in the visible spectrum of the electromagnetic spectrum when plotted in wavelength. That's not really answering the question.
It is, though. It is.
Atoms emit and absorb light at characteristic energies. This produces emission lines on the spectrum of each atom.
Good info.
Yeah, happy to help.
Oh, yeah.
Emission can be spontaneous, as in lightning-emitting diodes, gas-discharge lamps, such as neon lamps and neon signs, mercury vapor lamps, and flames, which is light from hot gas itself. So, for example, sodium or gas flame emits characteristic yellow light. Emission can be stimulated, as in a laser or magnetic laser. So, I was talking about emission, which is where an electron changes its energy level. That's
And there you have it, straight to the guy's face, using his own phone, his own references, right there. Confirmed everything MCToon was saying straight to him. Water doesn't create light. Sorry, buddy, but you'll never find a source that says that. The only way you'd have that or find a source would be some fucking Yahoo on fucking like TikTok spewing a bunch of bullshit. I think there's a fella called Mateus. I've done videos on him way in the past. That sounds like something that a fucking idiot would say. And he's a fucking moron that thinks the Earth's flat and a bunch of other stupid shite. I'm pretty sure he's making stuff up, just grift.
Alright, so all these things you just read. What creates life?
Just in case you can get onto it, suddenly he turned to him and said, what creates life? I don't know, maybe this kid's freaking drunk or he's been on, I don't know, smoking a little bit of the freaking ganja. It's legal in Canada now, so maybe he's going to dispensary, I don't know. Just suddenly segued on something else when you realize that everything he cited there, his sources and stuff, pretty much just disproved all the bullshit he was saying about color being created by light, by water, and water creates light. So it's something like what creates life. Wow. This is kind of a little look at a young little derpling.
What created atoms and electrons and photons and all that stuff together? What's life?
Where's life come from? I personally, I'm a Christian. I don't practice it. I practice it in a way where something seems like I'm doing. Something that's pray to God, like, hey, I'm going to come up with it. But also, I'm not a dipshit. I know that there's something that created us, something that created Homo sapiens. There's something that created animals, something that created dinosaurs, right? What created us? right? Where does it all come from?
Yeah, to the Christian worldview.
No. Yes, but no Christian worldview. Pardon my language, but F that stuff.
Well, I mean, that was your background.
No, I'm just
taking off that.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Yeah. But without, if you weren't here, I wasn't here, the background weren't here, the squirrels in our trees, the deers in our fields, the moose in our forest, what created all of this? What sustains everything? What do we need to survive?
I'll bring you a lot of philosophical questions.
It's water. It's water, my friend.
Water's necessary.
It's not necessary. It's mandatory.
Same thing.
Mandatory. Water is mandatory. So if there's water on our earth, right? There's water on our earth for us to sustain life, to be alive. Homo sapiens have been alive for, I have no idea, ballpark, 200,000 years maybe. I looked up. I don't know. Who knows? Nobody knows. Nobody knows the actual answer, right?
Yeah, it's inferred.
We all, when I went through that rabbit hole, we all came from Morocco and Africa. We're all African. We all came from Africa. Homo sapiens, tribes, spouted out. And
hey, Jim Daniels, thank you very much, sir.
Asia, Russia, whatever, right? Back to my point, though, is water is everything, right? Why are the stars, when you look at a telescope, colorful? It's because...
Oh, I like talking about stars.
Stars are generally white.
Read a real star, man.
No, if you look in a telescope, you can't tell me they're just white. They're flickering rainbow colors. They're blue. They're pink.
They're frequencies, right, MCToon?
Maybe, I don't know.
Light doesn't...
Is there not colors in stars?
Well, I know there is. I got one in the back of the car.
No.
I record them.
There's colors.
I know exactly what stars are.
Yes.
I know Mikey doesn't fucking know this, and maybe this guy doesn't know this as well, but white light is a mixture of all the light spectrums at the same time. And we have like Mikey's, star that's on the back of his car. That's why you know it's chromatic aberration, because you can see the separation of the different light spectrums. And that's just down to the fact of Mikey's optics and his methodology not being the best, and it's actually caused where those inside his optics, those light spectrums will actually be separated out, and that's where you get the chromatic aberration. And what this guy's seeing when he sees the stars, and if he looks at the telescope, he sees them a little bit changing. Well, that's because the atmosphere is obviously moving up high there, and sometimes it's causing those the light spectrum to be refracted a bit. So sometimes you're seeing where some colors are being you get scattering, and you get some that are being less refracted one way or the other. And as the atmosphere is actually changing and moving, it's always moving with the Earth. You have different winds, you have different thermal pockets, and all sorts of stuff that's going on way up, right? You're talking, let's just say 100 kilometers vertical if you're looking straight up. And so that's why you see, and that's why you usually see stars flicker, and it's because it's actually the atmosphere moving and stuff like that, and that's what's causing that in the first place. Unfortunately, Mikey is too stupid, and obviously Sam's too stupid about this, and this guy's too stupid about that. MCToon understands this, and that's why they're seeing what they're seeing. So, yeah.
So why is there colors in stars when there are millions and millions and millions and millions of light years away?
The article that I read covered that.
Right,
article from who?
From the one from Wikipedia that we searched.
Wikipedia. So who created the Wikipedia?
Well, each Wikipedia page...
Where's Roger? Roger's watching.
Sir, can you record this? Because
I'm live on YouTube right now, buddy.
We're live?
Oh, yeah.
How many viewers?
How many viewers? 58 right now.
That's your, is that
God
your
bless.
biggest ever?
God bless.
Well, shit, what's that? 62, yes.
God bless.
You're welcome.
God bless.
You're welcome.
I get 500.
Right in the nuts. Oh, that's right.
That's
He doesn't
really
have
good.
any.
I appreciate you guys.
He gets
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And his most is 60.
I
Right here, buddy.
Go Yankees. Sorry.
I was my YouTube kept crashing on my phone. I know I usually do it from my computer.
sucks.
So I'm like, all right, everybody go over to Mikey's.
That's a GoPro or what is that?
This is Action Cam. I brought this to Antarctica.
Yeah, the show's...
Okay, let's talk about Antarctica then. What did you see in Antarctica?
I saw the sun circling for 24 hours.
He's a lying son of a bitch, man.
Yes.
I was there.
Thank
you were
you.
not.
Well, you know what?
Yes, but you lie. I don't.
This is what I believe. This is what I believe.
Mikey, that's a lie, because you've been caught lying several times. You've said things, me at first you didn't understand it, then you've been corrected on it, and then you've doubled down and said the same exact shit again. In turn, you are then now lying, because you did know the truth, but chose to ignore it, and to simply spew your lies again. Everybody kind of lies in some way, shape, or form. So anybody who claims they're incapable of lying or they never ever lie is lying.
Prove it you were there.
Mikey, he has proved he was there several times. He's got pictures, he's got video, GPS tracking, he's got first-person witnesses, people that went with him. You just simply deny all the evidence because you don't like it. So you saying that him lying that he never went, that's a lie, Mikey.
For the follow, thank you very much, sir.
You don't have to prove nothing because
nothing, zero.
It's life is life. This man over here driving this dope, whatever you want to call it, hot rod machine, right? This guy, that guy's living his life.
No, I don't.
You're living your life by okay, cool, whatever. That's a good hobby. That's awesome. I work at a potash mine, so I'm just so small, whatever.
We're gonna potash mine.
Yes. So
which one?
At Corey. Yeah. So everybody has a goal. Everybody has a job. Everybody has upbringings. We're all babies. We're all children. We're all adults. We're all, grandparents, whatever, etc.
Were you trying to convince anybody else to come at all, or just
the main thing is...
Oh, you were planning on having more come?
Yeah. You're not paying attention. You're not paying attention.
I'm sorry, my wife's in the message.
Oh, okay, answer the wife, because the wife is important. The wife is definitely important.
We gotta get back to Regina tonight. So
I wouldn't mind that.
Tonight?
Yeah. We should.
Okay, well, let me wrap up my... Is this an interview, or do you want to call it?
I don't know what we're gonna call this.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's call it
It's funny that kid says that MCToon didn't prove anything because when the guy went to go look it up and use his sources agreed with MCToon. That's actually technically MCToon proving stuff. And this guy making claims that water creates light, creates colors, is proving nothing. That's just stupid freaking fallacious claims from fucking pseudoscience and grifting freaking conmen who just make up random shit who think idiots like him believe it. So yeah, MCToon actually did show some evidence because he went to the Wikipedia page, which actually a lot of Wikipedia does fact check all the information that's on there, and it actually disagreed with what freaking little white cap freaking derpy here said, and agreed with what MCToon said right from the beginning. Sorry, buddy, but that's evidence that falsifies your claims and validates what MCToon is saying. But like most freaking derplings, like this little redneck boy here, they just simply deny it, just like what Mikey does, because it goes against their narrative and hurts the Lafifis.
A drunk person's interview. Anyways, all I gotta say, look up what creates light. Why are the stars colorful? Is because there's water above us.
Yeah, above the firmament.
It's above the firmament. It is 100%.
100%.
Come on now.
Come on, McToon.
Come on.
It doesn't matter. You can tell milk is white and he'll say no. It doesn't matter. Of course.
There's a water.
Milk comes from cow.
You don't mind me asking.
McToon would say no, doesn't.
Don't matter.
Linda would say no, doesn't.
Because I love America. I wanna move to America.
Minnesota.
You're from Minnesota? That's awesome. Hey, listen, I want to move to America. I want to get my citizenship really bad.
I don't care.
Appreciate
I
you.
don't judge her personally.
But
Focus.
it's just like, if you can tell me this, what is life? You'll explain.
Nobody can
Flat
tell you that.
earthers.
What are you talking about? Nobody has that.
You can. Exactly. What is life?
We can go to religion and ask that, and religion has many different answers. I think some are fake, and some are simple. But different religions have different answers. Some agree, some don't.
It's not about religion, man. It's about what is real. Like, I'm standing here in an interview with you from Minnesota because I'm American, I'm Canadian. I'm wearing freaking cheetah print. Show the camera. I'm wearing cheetah print, goddamn shorts. God bless. What is this? What is life? What is life? Right? I'm in front of a bar, in front of a bunch of people. All I gotta say, believe in what you believe in. Don't matter what you believe in, you are who you are, and be who you are is most important. I'm a Christian. I don't practice it. I don't go to church every Sunday, but that's somebody who I look up to. When I'm in my bad times. But I don't know. Moon landings, a little sketchy to me. Do I think there's something else out there? Yes. Do I have all the information to back it up? No. Nobody has the information to back up the moon landing. This man, no offense, has no he doesn't have the information to back it up.
Alright, I do cover moon landing as well. What's my channel? It's too long.
Can I call your
I've done several debates
educating people on where we live.
Can you tell me about it?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to get people to show me proof of the globe.
Against flat earthers.
And there isn't any because I've been looking for it for like 10 years.
So two things there. One, what the little sketching boy here is going on about is a lot of philosophical questions, and I think sometimes you can even say is individual on what you think life is. What's life to you? It could be more of an individual, interpretation of what it is. Some people can say life is just simply you're born, you live, you breed, you continue the species. Some people can say life is all about just coming and having experiences. Yeah, it's all, you get into more of a subjective interpretations and stuff like that. That's what Mikey just said in the background there. Yeah, there's freaking mountains and mountains and mountains of evidence. Earth is a globe. There's zero evidence that the Earth is flat. Mainly, most flat earthers, their evidence the Earth is flat is deny the globe. And Mikey's definitely that. Mikey doesn't even understand the globe model, but he thinks he's debunked it. But he has shown numerous times he doesn't even comprehend how the globe works and the claims made and the evidence that's put forward to show that there is 100% spherical planet orbiting the sun in our solar system, in our arm of the Milky Way galaxy. There's evidence that supports that, and there's zero for what supports what Mikey claims.
Yeah. How have you been looking at it, like for it?
Oh, well, on Google, NASA, anywhere on the internet, Star magazines, space magazines.
And like they all show pictures of the Earth and it's flat.
Computer-generated image. It's
all
okay. There are.
How do you know that, though?
Well, you can look at it. It says image.
Listen, I listen to a lot of Joe Rogan, so I'm a very big...
You just got to look at the pictures and study it.
Yeah, I have no clue.
No, I'm just saying that you should maybe next time you're at a magazine rack, check out the magazines and literally cartoons.
Whatever.
Anything on Google is a cartoon. There's no real star pictures. There are no real planet video pictures.
Be nice. He's a gentleman.
Yeah. Like, are you with him? Are you guys traveling together or what?
I'm from here.
I surprised him. He didn't know we were coming.
Very big.
Okay, cool. Well, let me talk to this camera then. Let me get my feelings.
Mikey, are you gonna head out?
No, well, no, we're gonna go somewhere, right?
These boys are fucking nominated. Hey, no, fucking moonlighting, fake men off.
So.
Yay! What I say?
We can probably head out, eh? We've been here long enough.
Watch this. Watch this.
Like if it's the Earth is flat, like is it a square, or is it a circle, or what is it?
No, it's a flat plane.
And it never ends, or what?
Well, I don't know. Space never ends, according to people.
So,
ask yourself this question.
Come over here. Let me show you this. Here's what he thinks the Earth looks like.
Well, we know that it looks this way.
Yeah. So I went here. I brought this camera. Yes, I did. So I flew down to Punta Arenas, right down here.
Flew down.
Flew down like Minneapolis. When I was in New England Glacier, I recorded the sun.
Yeah. We're just going to load up. We're going to go soon.
And at the same time, people in Australia here have the sun right here. So how can the sun be here and here at the same time? Here. So when I went to Antarctica and I recorded the 24-hour sun,
let's be honest.
Also, say
everything's corrupt.
You're flying from Canada down to...
This isn't down. This isn't down. This is south. But on a globe, you have to fly down.
Yeah.
South is
coming this way. And what if you keep on flying this way? Where do you go? If you keep on flying that way, where do you go? And then where do you go?
Where's the dome?
How can you prove that yourself? Have you ever tried to record it? I went here to the dome.
Here.
Okay, what about the South Shore? Exactly. Thank you. MCToon just agreed there's no South Shore on Antarctica.
Well, yeah, because Antarctica is the southernmost continent. The geographic South Pole is kind of somewhere in the middle. So geographically, there's no South Shore in Antarctica because every single shore in Antarctica is north of the geographic South Pole. So, yeah, that's that makes sense. That fits with the globe model. Sorry, Mikey. I know it's really hard for you to understand these things.
Exactly, there's no South Shore. There is no South Shore on the shore.
I'm asking you a question. Yeah. You're flying down here. If you keep on flying, where do you go?
I don't know, I can't go that far.
No, it's Canada.
It's not a South Pole.
Yeah. Well, what if you keep on flying? Where do you go?
I don't know, you go there and try it. Oh my God, you got lies.
And Mikey, a 53-year-old man, is now starting to throw a little toddler tantrum, pulled away his toy because, well, he's getting embarrassed and he doesn't like the information that MCToon is bringing out, that MCToon can empirically prove, because he has actually been to Antarctica, was down to 80 degrees south, and seen the 24-hour circulating sun in December, and also a few other experiments and stuff, all which falsified the flat Earth. And that really hurts Mikey's feelings, and he can't actually refute any of it. So he's now getting a little bit of a tantrum going on here. He's pulled away his toy, and then he's going to start running away and put himself in timeout because he can't handle it.
Hey, let's go for a tea or whatever we're doing.
So you think they're on the ground?
Okay, excuse me, Mike.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you, why do you think there's a flat?
Oh, I know it is.
Well, not because you know, but why? What are
Why?
the reasons? I just want to know the reasons. I'm not going to...
Okay, yeah, no, the horizon's horizontal.
Yeah.
Okay, when we drive from here to Regina, what do we do? Do we drive down or do we drive up?
Drive south.
Exactly. So Regina is at a higher elevation than Saskatoon. And the further south we go to, like Colorado, you keep rising in elevation. So at what point are we going to drive down over a curve?
All right. Don't you technically get to the top of the curve of where it's at?
Well, we've never done that. The horizon's horizontal. We never have seen the curvature, only on TV.
That's silly because flat earthers get shown the curvature all the time. I've shown several different observations in which show the effects of the curvature with like wind farms going off in the distance 7 miles, and you can see less and less. You see them disappearing over the curvature of the earth. I've shown large container ships and stuff that are sailing away from me when I'm standing on the beach, or sometimes even up to my knees in the water, and you can see the ships disappearing over the horizon. Flat earthers get shown this stuff all the time. They make claims saying it's due to perspective, which is silly because perspective, that's not how it works. It wouldn't cause the largest part of the ship to disappear first, and it wouldn't cause things to disappear bottom up. If it was down, or they say angular resolution, once again, that doesn't work, because the first thing that would actually disappear, if it was angular resolution, would be something like the little radio masts, maybe the wheelhouse, and the last thing that we wouldn't be able to resolve anymore would be the massive hull of the ship itself. But that's not what happens. So yeah, it's no flat earthers actually falsify or debunk that stuff. They just make stupid claims and throw out words that actually don't work at all and don't make any sense. So yeah, curvature seen all the time, and from your certain kind of perspective where you are, you're always at the top of the curve, and wherever you look, the horizon will dip around you. If you're standing out in the middle of the ocean, where you're able to stand there, turn around, the horizon you see, the crisp horizon you see all around you, would actually be below your eye level. Also, fact, because you have a crisp horizon, falsifies the flat earth, because it'd be expected on the globe, because you're going to see so far before eventually that the land or the ground or wherever a surface below you would eventually dip down so much that you only see this crisp line. If the earth is flat, you'd see things that keep going off and off and off, eventually to go way, 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 way off. Obviously, in infamy, things are starting to get hazy and hazier and hazier and hazier, but you'd be able to see the complete objects, to say a ship sailing off. And we keep going and going and going, no matter how clear it is, way out until eventually the whole thing disappears uniformly, or it would disappear into a haze. But that's not what we see, because there's crisp horizon, and that is evidence of the globe.
And cartoons.
Why do you think flights don't go directly then instead of they go over? It seems like they go. It seems like they go the far way, but they go the shorter way. Why do you think that? You know, like flights will go over top of Yukon, Nunavut.
No, they just fly straight north. They don't go over. They don't go hump over.
Why do you think flights do that then? They're downtown. So why do they take the shortest route possible instead of going?
Well, because to save on fuel. If you want to go to Regina, do you go to Calgary then to Regina, or just straight to Regina?
Straight to Regina.
Exactly. It's cheaper. Shorter distance.
What are you on Facebook here? Or what was the question? YouTube.
What Mikey wasn't comprehending there is what the fellow was asking him is why do they take the Great Circle routes? Because the Great Circle routes are the shortest distance on Sphere. And if you look at the flight routes that all long distance flights, commercial flights take, they're all Great Circle routes. Now there's always two I always ask flat earthers, and I'm going to ask Mikey, this one here, can you explain why the flight from New York to Tokyo and the flight from Santiago to Sydney are both about the same time in flight route and flight times, but on the flat Earth, the New York to Tokyo is 1/3 the distance to the Santiago to Sydney. Oh, and Santiago Sydney on the flat Earth, in reality, they don't take that flight route. They actually go down near Antarctica, fly over top of the Pacific Ocean, and fly direct to Sydney, Australia, and vice versa from Sydney to Santiago. Flat Earth, that doesn't work at all. That's even worse, actually. And I think even the New York to Tokyo doesn't work either, but definitely that one there completely crushes, destroys the flat Earth. They also do Brisbane, Australia to Johannesburg as well. That destroys the flat Earth as well. Both non-stop flights don't work on flat Earth, work perfectly on a globe, and the flight route works on a globe. Mikey won't be able to explain that one.
You do.
Yeah. So let's go
about
somewhere.
travel,
Let's
like air travel. You go over top instead of around.
So he wants to go to Tim.
You flat earther?
If that's what you guys want to do.
Moon believer.
Not him.
Mikey, we got to go back to Regina.
Yeah, I know. So same with me. I'm going.
Oh, so you guys are together?
No, I'm going past Regina.
He's going to.
He's just the guy who follows him.
Where we're going the same direction.
Who is this?
This is my friend. My wife didn't want to be on his live stream, so she didn't.
So yeah, folks, that's about it. This is low-key there. That was Mikey and MCToon. We showed up at Mikey's live stream, just kind of randomly out of the way. It's quite funny to see, and you can see that a few times there, Mikey actually kind of got a little bit of a hissy fit going and decided to kind of walk away because it comes down to it, he just can't handle anybody who can push back a little bit. Mikey just crumbles instantly right away, which might just be down to Mikey and his mentality and the fact he's just, he's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Yeah, he tries to act and he claims that, oh, he's so very smart and stuff like that, but really when it comes down to it, as soon as you challenge anything he says, that's he just can't handle it. And he says he didn't get a ticket, but there's very clear evidence that he was definitely given some sort of citation or summons. Mikey claims even this one here wasn't a ticket, but it was a summons to go to court. That's probably not good, because a lot of times you get a ticket, you go, you pay the fine. Sometimes you pay it early, you get, you can get some percentage off. At least in UK to do that, for parking fines and stuff like that. Yeah, when I was a kid, I got a few when I was in Canada. I had the heavy right foot. So but yeah, that's about it. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click the like button, thumbs up if you enjoyed these videos. Comment down below, what do you think of this? How do you think that Mikey handled that? Yeah, let me know what else you want to see here. I know I'm a little bit behind on some of these videos. I've been super busy doing a lot of stuff for family, work, in-laws, stuff like that. So I am definitely behind on this. I'm sure you've seen a few wardrobe changes in this video, and that's just the way it is. I gotta film them when I'm able to. I'm taking the dogs out, or I have a few minutes here or there, if I have time, because I just don't have the time that I did like last year doing live streams and doing videos. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, people, Earth's definitely a globe, space is real, But don't forget, stay curious. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again.
Like I said, flat earthers are stupid. Stop assuming shit. Fuck.